And before we get ready to go, let's spend a moment with Tim McCarver as he talked. Ron Darling is on the outside corner, a fastball for called strike one. Doran, remember, was taken out of the leadoff spot, shoots it to the right side, big gravy bounce for Hernandez, flips it over to Darling covering, and the leadoff man is out 3-1. Doran finally getting over that pulled groin. The wind seems to be blowing straight in, but you never know. That's banged over the pitcher's mound, out into center field. Tuffle made a run at it and couldn't flag it. And so Hatcher now hitting in the number 2 spot has a base hit, a bouncing single to center. Hatcher goes, pitch, good pitch to throw on. Carter fires it down and he's safe.
And Rafael Santana did not apply a quick tag. Kind of a slow tag there.
Walling loops one to right. It's going to drop for a base hit. Hatcher turns. He's coming home. Strawberry whips it back in, and it's too late. And Houston gets the lead 1-0 as Walling drives in Hatcher from second base. Glenn Davis, 31 home runs on the regular season, hit the home run off Dwight Gooden to beat the Mets 1-0 in the opening game. The pitch outside and coming to the backstop, and Walling moves on down to second base. Hit him. It was a split-fingered fastball, but he did not have control of it, and Glenn Davis, twisting away, took the ball
in order to control that split-finger fastball.
Strike 3, breaking pitch, looking inside corner. One strike on Cruz. The gap remains left center field for him. And he goes the other way into the hole at shortstop, into left field for a base hit. Here comes Walling around third, and he will score. It's 2-0 Houston. Glenn Davis, second base, throw back on him. They got him.
Also the first pitcher to shut out the Mets this year. He beat them 3-0, and then less than 48 hours later came back and beat the Mets in relief.
He went around, and Mookie Wilson will go in the book as a strikeout for the first out of the ball game for the Mets. Kevin Mitchell. Keith Hernandez is on deck. The count on Mitchell, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Bounce to the shortstop, Reynolds. Nice easy bounce for Craig, and he throws him out 2 down. Space side, and it's tough on the left end.
He's going to try to get Hernandez out inside.
That ball is hit to Davis. Davis will do it himself. And so Knepper gets the New York Mets in order in the bottom of the first inning, and after 1 inning of play at Shea Stadium, it's 1-0 Houston. Bouncing ball for Tuffle, and his first play in the series results in a put out at first base on Ashby. Ball 4. So he's hit a man, and now he has walked a man. He has been touched for 3 hits. Hernandez to the mound. Hernandez comes, Reynolds goes, pitch is swung on, and a fly ball lifted out into short left field for Kevin Mitchell. And you got 2 down as Reynolds comes back to first base. On top of the order now, up for the second time, grounded out to first base, his first time up. And he hits the ball well, going deep to right center field. It's gone. A 2-run home run by Bill Doran, and it's 4-0 Houston.
Well, Frankie Frisch, embedded in baseball people's mind, led to the home run by Doran. He was looking for a fastball and hit it a ton.
Hatcher drills one to left field. And Mitchell picks it up, runs it back in, and so the Astros are jumping all over Ron Darling here early on. And Mel Stottlemyre is quickly out of base a bit. Runner goes. Carter's throw. Hatcher's 2 for 2. He beat Darling on that stolen base.
And watch Denny Walling.
Walling swings and misses and strikes out to end the inning. But the Houston Astros get 2 more, and after an inning and a half in game 3, they lead 4-0. Ball will hit the facade and come back down and plunk you. Swings and misses. He struck out on a pitch that was out of the strike zone.
Well, that's the 5th time that Strawberry has gone down on strikes.
That's where he got his 3 Ks.
A lot of folks would have, too, with bats in their hands.
That does a sharp shot to left field, and the Mets have their first base hit of the ball game. Knepper got it up over the plate. Ruffle came over from Minnesota. The winter trade. That ball is hit to the second baseman Doran, who flips it over to Reynolds, the shortstop, forcing Knight coming down, and the Mets are turned away. But at least they have a base hit now in their scorebook. So after 2, it is 4-0 Houston.
Scott pitch to clinch the division for the Astros.
Glenn Davis, Kevin Bass, and Jose Cruz for Houston. That's a bouncing ball. Third baseman Ray Knight, long throw, and he gets Davis.
$14,000 at bats in his career, never bailed out.
Bass patient, works Darling for a base on balls. Runner goes, pitch outside. Carter's throw is high. He stole it. That's 3 stolen bases, 2 by Hatcher. Now Cruz 3-2. He struck out. He went too far. Frank Pulley called him out right away. He tried to check on it. The pitch was outside, but he had gone through the strike zone with his bat, and you've got 2 down. Again, the long stroke costing a hitter. He could not check it once he'd started it. And Ashby pounces the ball to Santana at short, throws him out, and Houston strands Kevin Bass. So in the middle of the 3rd inning, game number 3 of the National League Championship Series, New York bullpen. So I guess David Johnson and Mel Stottlemyre have decided they're going to stay with Darling for a while. Hard shot to the shortstop. Reynolds handles it well, throws it low, but Davis digs it out.
So they have a corner on the language market.
Little tap. Knepper off the mound, handles it all right, and throws him out. 2 down.
So far today, however, Ronnie has
finally got that in.
Yeah.
Pulled a string on it, and Wilson stings it to left, but Jose Cruz getting a good break on the ball, runs it down, and the side is retired in order in the bottom of the 3rd. So after 3.
Everybody likes to come in on the ball, and it's easier to come in than go back.
Well, Academic, they struck him out. And now the pitcher Knepper will come to the plate. Struck out 2 in a row. He now has 5 in the ball game. To the shortstop, Santana. Doran runs well, but Santana guns him down. And so Darling gets the Astros in order in the top of the 4th. And after 3.5 innings of play, they take the ball game. And a Home folks will send up Kevin Mitchell, Keith Hernandez, and Gary Carter, and Mitchell stings it to center. But Hatcher is right there for the catch. There's a lot of conversation you can build around the start of Scott tomorrow night. As Knepper delivers and Hernandez hits the ball into left center field, drops for a base hit. Cruz blocks it, whips it back in and holds it. The ball gets loose in the infield, but Knepper picks it up. So Keith Hernandez is aboard. Ball is hit to the right side, and Bass going back. Wynn grabs it a little bit, but he plays it well. And the throw back in, a strong throw, but Hernandez hustling gets back to first base. Strawberry 0 for 11 against Knepper this season. He's been struck out 6 times, and he struck out the first time. Put this one on the ground, and the throw by Ashby is too late. Beats it out. So Strawberry unable to hit the ball. Right side, Bass angles over and makes the catch. And so the Mets are turned away. Stranding 2. And after 4-0 Houston. In the strike zone. Yep, beat it on the ground. Santana comes across, can't glove it. Goes over the glove and out into center, and Davis is on. Ball is hit sharply toward the corner in right. Strawberry going. Fine catch. Bounces off the wall and comes away with it. So Darryl Strawberry turns in a fine play in the corner in right field to retire the side.
Yeah, okay.
Depends on where they pick the apples. Popped up. And the shortstop Reynolds will handle it. And you've got one down. New York apples, though, when they're picked fresh.
Oh, yeah.
Crisp. Marvelous. Walling knocked it down at third, throws high, but Davis handles it and comes down on the bag for out number 2.
Your attention, please.
It was a rainbow. Lee Mazzilli making his second appearance in the series as a pinch hitter. Struck out down in Houston, but he nails this one up the middle for a base hit. And we will have a new pitcher for the Mets. Ashby knocks it down. Mazzilli takes off. The throw, he's in there. Ball rolled about 6 feet, 8 feet behind Ashby. Mazzilli. This ball charged to Ashby. Second baseman Doran flags it down. Sounded like Mookie broke his bat and didn't have a whole lot on it. So the side's retired. The Mets are turned away. 4-0 Houston.
In 3 in his first 3 decisions. Then he was sent to the bullpen for about 8 appearances.
Aguilera out of the pen, and he immediately falls behind Jose Cruz and walked him. The Texans angry that everybody thinks Oklahoma's going to run him out of town. The story about Fred Akers being in trouble with his job. That's a bouncing ball tonight at third. Goes to second, one back to first. Double play. Hernandez had the ball in front of him and bouncing about 3 feet from him and handled it as if it had been right on the number. Up the middle, sinking liner drops in front of Mookie Wilson. And Reynolds is on with base hit number 7 for Houston.
Kevin Mitchell is inclined to play deep and left.
Knepper hits it high into the air and well, and it's Wilson going back to the track to haul it down. So Bob Knepper, who has a couple of doubles and a triple this season, rode that one well. Hit it about 370 odd feet.
The tail back over the inside part of the plate.
High chop. Walling can't get it over his head. And Mitchell takes a big turn at first and then holds on as Cruz hustled the ball back in. And so the Mets now, cold day, pitchers being allowed by the umpires to blow on the hand. 3-1 pitch coming. Looper out into short center field. Hatcher can't get to it. Ball drops for a base hit. At second, Hernandez at first, back-to-back singles. Bounce it toward the shortstop. Underneath the glove of Reynolds. Mitchell coming around third. He will score.
So the Mets are on the board.
It's an error against Reynolds, and Strawberry is up facing Knepper. It is now a 4-1 ball game. Strawberry hits it high in the air to right. Pass to the wall. It's gone. The score is tied. And Ray Knight is at the plate. To Walling. And he throws him out. That's the first out of the inning. The Mets get 4 to tie in the bottom of the 6th inning. That ball is hit hard to right. Bass going back. Wind turns it. Whoa, he makes a fine catch. Roger McDowell is now up in the New York bullpen, and he's throwing with purpose. That ball is hit well to left, but Cruz has an angle on it, and Jose makes the catch for the 3rd out. But it's a big one for the Mets. He walks Bill Doran on 4 pitches. And Billy Hatcher's at the plate with a pair of singles in today's ball game. Puts it on the ground. Third baseman Knight comes in, doesn't get a handle, throws it away. Ball goes skittering down the right field line. Strawberry retrieves, and Doran, the lead runner. Denny Walling at the plate, hits it sharply. Second baseman Tuffle goes to Santana, back to first. Safe at first base, so the run scored. And the Astros go back into the lead, 5-4. Strike ball. And Davis is gone. Boy, they've handled him pretty well. He did get that little bumper up the middle, but up the alley, run down by Mookie Wilson. But the Astros battle back in the middle of the 7th. They lead 5-4. 3-2 count on Lenny Dykstra. Into that tight crouch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. The double play that got away has now 2 men in their pen. If he should decide that is Hal Lanier, as Wilson hits a high pop on the right side for Davis, and he makes the catch just in foul ground for the 2nd out. A little bleeder to the right side. Doran can't get it. Bass has no chance at it, and Mitchell is aboard. A handle hit looped over the second base. Quote, the reliever. hit to center field. Hatcher drifts back, makes the catch, and Knepper gets out of the inning, getting a very dangerous man on a fly ball to center. And after 7, Astros 5-4.
Jesse 8-6 on the year. He pitched a perfect inning, as Keith said
as well. You might see Thon and Lopes both if somebody gets on. Cruz out on a pitch on the outside corner, called strike 3. With 4 in the bottom of the 6th, and it's a 5-4 Houston lead. To the shortstop, Santana. 2 down. Ray Knight gets a good bounce at third and throws him out. So Orozco comes in, and big right-hander. In relief now, Bob Knepper in the bottom of the 8th inning, or door slammer, or call him what you want. Dave Smith is now up in the bullpen. Back to the mound, behind the back, grab by Kerfeld, and he throws out Carter.
Well, you gotta love it.
Maybe they tied themselves down. Ball is hit in the air to right. Kevin Bass has some room on it and makes the catch for the 3rd out. So Kerfeld does his thing, and the Mets go down in order as we move on to the top of the 9th inning.
Hard slider and fastball, a tailing fastball, as you saw Wally Backman, who's inserted.
To the shortstop, Santana. Thon runs pretty well, but Raphael gets him. So Thon hitting in the sharply hit to center field. Base hit for Doran. He has homered, walked, and now singled.
3 days rest. Mike Scott tomorrow night coming back under the same circumstances.
Hatcher swings and misses, and they've got Doran hung up. Got him caught, and Hernandez tags him out. Hatcher walks. Hatcher goes. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Side retired. So it's 5-4 going to the bottom of the 9th inning. Go ahead in the series, 2-1. Ball is punted by Backman. Roll toward the first baseman, and Backman goes out to the extreme portion of the baseline, and now Hal Lanier is going to scream about it as to whether or not he left.
To avoid the tag or not.
Well, he clearly left the baseline.
Yeah, you can do that. You can do that on a single. You see guys sweep around in the whole bit. But if you're doing it to avoid a tag, then it's another thing. See, that's why those 2 lines are right there.
5-4 ball game in the bottom of the 9th inning. 1 strike to Heap, and that pitch is inside, and it gets off the glove of Alan Ashby and rolls to the backstop. And Backman goes to second, and now it's advantage Johnson. 3-2 to Heap. Fly ball into medium depth center field. Backman comes halfway down and now goes back to second as Hatcher makes the catch, 1 out. Hit to right. Bass going back. It's gone.